most delightful murderers in the history of television. She's in the middle of a Bermuda love triangle between Jack and Sawyer right now on the great show Lost. Watch the last two episodes of the season, the next 2 Wednesday nights here on ABC. Please say hello to Evangeline Lilly. How about that? You look fantastic.
Thank you.
Welcome. It's good to see you again.
Thank you so much. I heard you talking about the fire.
Yes, yeah. Did that affect you at all?
I actually got to witness the fire from the window of the dentist's office when I was at the dentist yesterday.
Really?
For 3.5 hours-ish.
3.5 hours? What'd you have done?
Well,
grill? Babysitter for a grill?
I was supposed to go in and meet the dentist and have a tooth shaved. And
you have hair on your teeth?
what I really want to do,
I have a picture of your teeth that supposedly, now tell me what exactly
Okay, here's what was driving me crazy.
You were a real monster.
No, okay, I was. Look at, see this tooth right here, that's a fake tooth, and it was made wrong. It's too long. So, like, it's a little bit longer than the other one. And when you see yourself on television, you start noticing these things.
Yeah.
And it drives me bananas.
It does, really?
It drives me nuts. But look, it's gone now.
Yeah, well, oh, thank goodness.
Suddenly my confidence is resumed. I feel so much better on camera.
Yeah, well, now maybe people will start being attracted to you. Well, it really turned out. So did you get the tooth shaved like you asked?
I got the tooth shaved, and I actually got out of the dentist's office unscathed, no braces.
No money.
Money intact.
You're okay? All right, well,
yes.
good. Well, thank goodness. Now, let me ask you about Lost, because I know the people in the studio audience have not seen it yet tonight, but I saw it tonight, and something horrible happened on the show tonight. And plug your ears if you don't want to hear what this is, but it appears that Locke is dead. I said plug your ears. What's wrong with you? Is he dead? You can't say, of course. All right. Will you miss him next season?
Terry Quinn is my dear, dear, dear friend, and I absolutely love working with him. If he was to go, I would miss him dearly.
You would?
If he were to stay, I would be very happy about that fact. It's as much as I can say.
And how do you feel today? Happy or sad?
Well, I feel kind of bummed about the dentist appointment, but other than that, I'm pretty good.
Yeah, that was a great episode last night.
It was really good, wasn't it?
It's been a good season.
Intense, but there is sort of the heaviness of last night's episode that's going to carry through all the way to the finale. I mean, there's no sort of relief. It's all just pounding forward to the end, and the end, might I add, is incredible. This is going to be, this is a weird admission, but I am not actually a huge, crazy fan of the show, only because, let me preface that, I'm going to be quoted and it's going to kill me, but I am not a television watcher, period. So if I wasn't on the show, I wouldn't watch the show. So most of the reveals are kind of like, okay, cool. There is a reveal at the end of this season that when I was told it, I actually got goosebumps all over my body, and I was, like, beside myself with excitement.
Really?
So I don't want to give anything away.
Does it involve Sanjaya? Just tell us. No? Yes? No? Okay, it doesn't. All right, well, we know that at least. Yeah, wow. Well, I'm excited now. It's a 2-hour finale.
It's a 2-hour finale.
What do you think about this plan that ABC is, they announced that there are going to be 16 shows each season for the next 3 years, and then that's it?
I so desperately wanted for that decision to come out because I wanted our show to come out of the gate, as it did, as a precedent-setting show. Something that was really incredible and really unique and really integral. And for us to then carry out our show like any other show and draw it out over a ridiculous amount of seasons so that it becomes a watered-down version of what it once was would have been the worst way to end a great show. So the fact that they're giving us an end date, they're letting the writers make their decisions based on creativity rather than based on money is amazing. And I just give ABC and the studio their credit.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what... They say that now, but we'll see what happens in that last season when things are really going well.
Don't even
like,
go
can we
there.
spin
I'll
them
walk.
off the island, make this into a sitcom somehow?
I'll walk. You couldn't tie me down to a chair for any longer than another 3 years.
Oh, I bet I could.
I bet I I actually can't believe I've lasted as long as I have. I actually have major commitment issues. I am a person who has a hard time staying in one place for any measure of time.
Is that right? For real?
Absolutely. Actually, when I graduated high school, I was so desperate to get out of there, and I was so happy to be done. I took off, never spoke to anyone from high school ever again, and for the next 3 years, I went through this stage of my life where I would move every 6 months. And every 6 months, I would put on a different persona, pretend to be a different person, and see how that felt for a while. And then once I got bored of that, I would move to another town, and I'd pretend to be somebody else again.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not confusing it with Kate, your character? You sound like the Hulk. Remember the Hulk series?
I might be confusing schizophrenia with something a little bit milder. You know,
Wow.
maybe it's not a commitment issue, it's something deeper than that.
So what would you do? Like one town you'd go and you'd be like a black man, and then you go be Japanese somewhere else, or how drastic would it be?
It wasn't quite that drastic. It was more like I would decide in one town that I would be, you know, the nerdy bookworm who was really quiet and reclusive and shy. And in the next town, I would decide to be, I don't know, the outgoing cheerleader girl who,
Really?
you know, was going around with every guy in town and doing that kind of thing. No, I wouldn't do that. But I would just put on different, because I thought, well, who knows who I really am? I mean, we're all raised to be one thing, but who knows what's really inside of me? And I was deciding to find it.
This sounds like the beginning of a superhero movie. You know? You eventually start fighting crime.
Well, eventually what I did is I became an actress.
It's a good thing, because otherwise you'd just be crazy is what will wind up happening. And you have, and this is a nice thing, you've got this this lipstick that the proceeds go to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And tell us what... This is earth-friendly lipstick. Is lipstick in general unfriendly to the earth?
Generally. Do you know that originally lipstick was made out of whale blubber?
Is that right?
Therefore, it was part of the whale poaching phenomenon.
Awesome. Is that
not awesome?
That's bad?
Not good.
Oh.
So that's why we created this one.
Oh, okay.
And actually, this one I designed the color based on the color of lipstick that my mom used to always wear when I was a kid.
Oh, really?
And I used to always think she was so pretty that one day I was excited to wear that color of lipstick. But when I got to be that age, nobody made that color of lipstick anymore. So I designed them.
There you go. And it's nice. And tell us the cool thing about the box itself.
Okay, so the box is made of corn entirely.
So you can eat it.
Except that it's infused with flower petals. You can feel it's a little bit bumpy. It's infused with flower seeds. So you can actually put water on it, stick it in your garden, and it will grow a flower garden for you.
No. Really?
Yeah, yeah.
So then lipstick flowers will grow?
You really like that lipstick.
Yeah.
You're
No,
really into
nice.
that lipstick.
It's made of corn.
You should put it on. It would be a good color on you.
No, I don't think it would be a good color.
No, it would be a really good color. It matches your, No, you're not going to do it right. Let me do it for you, because you're going to get it all over
We'll look
yourself.
like Anna Nicole Smith.
Okay, I want you to do this. This is the lipstick mouth. Okay, do this. Not so big.
Oh.
Not so big. Just relax your lips.
All right.
It's really beautiful. Okay, that's lovely right there. Oh, it's your color. It's your color.
Beautiful. I love it. I think it looks good. Well, thank you very much.
Thank
Evangeline
you.
Lilly. She'll be giving makeovers. Lost Wednesday nights on ABC. We'll be right back with Joe Rogan.